What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of the Jericho Report Weekly News Briefing. It is Saturday, the 25th of October, 2014. As always, first link below is going to take you to the Blogspot. That's where you can find all the links to all the madness I'm about to give you. What a week of madness. Let's see. We got Ebola on the East Coast. We got shootings on the West Coast. Terror in Canada. I mean, holy crap, people. This is madness. Let's start off with Washington State school shooting. Run, get out of here. 2 dead, including the shooter, 14-year-old, apparently heartbroken over the fact that him and his girlfriend just split up. We were watching this yesterday on my live feed. I went back and looked through all of his Twitter stuff. This appears to be a genuine shooting. I know there's already videos on YouTube talking about hoax this and none of this is real that. You know, there's a phenomenon that goes on. Anytime that something happens in the world, everybody wants to call hoax. You know, I watched this happen. I went back through his Facebook and Twitter. It looks to me like he's been having problems for a while. You know, I don't blame the gun. You know, in my opinion, if he was going to do something stupid, he would have done it with a knife. He would have done it with a crossbow. Doesn't matter what the weapon was. Crazy people do crazy stuff sometimes. Anyway, I'll put a link to this story. It is interesting. Before It's News has this. SWAT training going on at the same time, or at least the day before. You know, coincidence? You know, I still stick to the fact, at least, well, not fact, my opinion is that this is a genuine, you know, kid just snapped and went and did something stupid. SWAT training, you know, these drills go on all across this country every day of the week. Coincidence? I mean, what are your thoughts on that? You know, whatever. I'm not going to spend too much time thinking about hoax this or that because it doesn't matter because we've got the midterm elections coming up. You know, there's already some scumbag politician out there thinking about how he can use this to better himself. You know, never let a good crisis go to waste, right, Rahm Emanuel? Anyway, New York Post has this. Islam converts shot dead after axe attack on NYPD cops. See, this guy didn't use a gun. He had an axe. Ban axes. They're killing people. You know, I hope this cop recovers. Last I heard, he was in grave condition. The guy's dead. Well, screw that scumbag. I don't really care about him anyway. More ISIS, you know, terror crap going on. Lone Wolf. Got the thing up in Canada. See my last video for that. We got this. 2 police deputies killed. 2 police deputies killed, another shot by assailant in California. I haven't looked into this one. This is something new that happened right before I started shooting the report. Not sure if this is linked to terror or, you know, dead cops in California, thoughts to their family. I mean, the stuff's just off the chain. Doctors in New York City, doctor in New York City sick with Ebola. We got this thing going on. Doctor come down with Ebola after riding the subway out for a night of bowling. I mean, he's in isolation now. We got this. New York, New Jersey set up mandatory quarantine requirement amid Ebola threat. Anybody coming back from Ebola-stricken part of the world, mandatory quarantine. You know, I can't say I disagree with that. We ought to stop these flights from coming here. But if we can't stop them, we at least need to monitor these people for at least 21 days. A lot of people are saying it's like 49 days now. I don't know. Anyway, I'll put this link for CBS New York. I got a lot of other news to get to here. We got Ebola-free nurse hugs President Obama. This happened yesterday, October 24. ABC News. Apparently, Obama's hugging another Ebola. What is that? 5 people, 6 people now we've cured from Ebola, right? So apparently we have the cure. So the doctor in New York probably be okay. Anyway, in case of Ebola, U.S. has stockpile of expired sanitizer. Let's see. We have 5,000 bottles of hand sanitizer in Washington D.C. that expired. You know, a long time ago. That's great. You know, tell me this isn't a government-run operation. Reuters has this. We got other news going on. Obama makes rare campaign trail appearance. People leave early, right on. People, you know, walking out Obama. That's a pretty cool story. I thought that was cool. Meanwhile, check this out. Now, you would think this is coming from a conspiracy website. Nope. The Boston Globe reports, vote all you want. The secret government won't change. Wow, some truth out of mainstream media. What secret government are you talking about? Over to financial news, we got how the Dow Jones Industrial Average fared on Friday. It looks like it was up 127 points. For the week, the Dow was up 425. It's almost made a full recovery. It's right up there near 17,000 again. But a link to that. Meanwhile, Chase Manhattan Plaza sale record sets. Chinese buyers buying Chase Manhattan Plaza. The Chinese continued to buy up America. Wastebook calls out government spending. This goes on to talk about how much the government is wasting your money. Meanwhile, I got another link to back that one up from Swan. Let me close this out here. Waste report. Department of Defense to spend $1 billion destroying $16 billion worth of ammunition. That makes sense. Hawaii News Now has this. Looks like McDonald's is in trouble. McDonald's CEO says something about they're trying to make changes to boost falling sales. I don't know. I'll put that link. Bad time for McDonald's. People are finally figuring out what they're eating, not wanting to eat it anymore. Where are those chicken nuggets on a chicken anyway? I got one more in the financial bin. CEO of French oil giant Total dies in jet crash in Moscow. Was he taken out? Over to New World Order Police State News. We got 33 police officers fire 600 bullets into car knowing it contained a hostage. This happened out in Stockton, California. This is posted on October 20. I think this happened earlier in the year, though. What's new in California? We got NYPD assaults and arrests musician for playing a song even after verifying he hadn't broken any laws. This came out October 20 from the Free Thought Project. Got one from Police State USA. Sleeping 7-year-old girl shot in the head during no-knock police raid on wrong home. This happened in Detroit. Posted October 14. We got, be advised, more of this going on. No refusal OVI checkpoint plan in Clark County. I want to say that's Ohio, but I might be wrong. Anyway, they're talking about forcefully taking your blood if they think you're impaired. Dangerous lines we're walking here. Obama's triple punch hits America in the gut after midterms. This is an article talks about amnesty and a number of other, executive orders he's going to sign after the midterms. Go figure. Meanwhile, be advised, up in Canada. Canada considers preemptive detention in wake of Ottawa attack. We're walking dangerous lines when we're talking about, go watch the movie Minority Report. That's the kind of stuff you're talking about. Got another one, be advised, in Canada. The Globe and Mail has this. Doug Ford would round up everyone on RCMP watch list. I understand what happened in Canada was tragic. It sucks, and my thoughts and my heart goes out to that soldier's family that was killed. But when you start talking about rounding people up that you have on a list, these are dangerous times we're living in. In fact, I got one to back that up from Swan. Critics call new UN anti-terror resolution Global Patriot Act. This came out October 7th. Thank you for sending me that link, whoever sent me that. Somebody yelled at me for not covering that last week. I just did not see it. We got other stuff going on. St. Louis City Anti-Terrorism Unit activated after Black Panthers declare war on police. I'm not one to support the police state, but if the Black Panthers think they're going to come in here and start shooting cops, whose side do you think I'm going to be on? We got the entire nation will burn. Ferguson protesters discouraged by NYT profile of Darren Wilson. In my opinion, the grand jury is not going to indict this officer based on stuff that came out in the past week about blood on the officer's gun and a number of other things. What's going to happen? It's not going to be good. Over to World War III news. We got Iraqi officials say ISIS militants use chlorine gas. This came out 10 hours ago as I shoot this video from Yahoo News. Stars and Stripes reports U.S. troops in Iraq exposed to chemical weapons from Iran-Iraq war. Put a link to that. We got IS supporter on Ottawa shooting says we are everywhere. You know, my friend F-Town over at Endgame beginning of WW3 was talking about how these lone wolves are going to come out of the woodwork now that ISIS has put the order out to start attacking people. You know, some of it's real, some of it's staged, doesn't matter. It's going to be madness, people. From International Business Times, we got India. Be advised, airports on high alert after warnings of terror attacks on Air India flights. This came out October 24. We got Sweden. Sweden seals off-channel, closes airspace amid search for alleged foreign subs, says reports. Sweden dealing with subs in their waters, I guess. And one more from the local. Norway's killer robot technology under fire. Norwegian government set to develop new controversial robot-controlled missile for its fighter jets. Over to Earth changes in 2012 news now. Looks like we haven't had any big quakes in the past week. The last big one was 7.3 out of Nicaragua. That was on the 14th. We had a 4.2 out of the Philippines, though. 4.6 out of China. 5.0 out of Iceland. I'll put this link from USGS. Big quakes on the left, small quakes on the right. Be advised, October 23rd, 2014, we had a partial solar eclipse. Time and date has video on that. Pretty neat stuff. Could that be the cause of all the craziness going on in the world? Illuminati. I don't know. Weather Service stops receiving satellite data. Issues notice about forecast quality. This from the Washington Post. That's interesting. Is that due to solar activity? I thought I heard that there was an X-class flare, X-class something going on at the moment. I don't know. I don't have a link on that. You have to Google that. NOAA employee charged with stealing U.S. dam information. Damn. This came out October 21st from Reuters. What's up with that? Terrorist stuff going on in the background. Wreck of World War II German U-boat found off North Carolina coast. Right on. This came out October 23rd from CNN. And Mars photo reveals human engraving. Possible Egyptian engravings on Mars. They got interesting stuff on that from the Examiner. I don't know. It's possible. Never know. I wasn't here. I don't know what happened before. Crazy knife wheel. Over to strange and bizarre news now. Crazy knife wielding clowns terrorize small French town. Oh my goodness. Makes me think of the movie It. You want a balloon? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a mystery man flying past an Airbus full of passengers as it flew over somewhere at 35,000 feet. I'm sorry, 3,500 feet. Don't want to misspeak on that one. October 18. Man in a wingsuit, winging it past an Airbus. Don't fly into the engine. It won't be good. Convicted murderer sues state over prison porn ban. This out of Hawaii. He wants his porn, apparently. Can't have it. Don't know. Meanwhile, check this out. Couple, I don't know if this is true. I don't know this website. Couple hospitalized after getting stuck together during ocean sex. I don't know. I'll put a link to it. You guys look into it if you want to. Thought it was kind of weird. Meanwhile, what has happened to Renee Zellweger's face? She used to be cute. Now she looks like a piece of plastic. What is going on with that? From the Mail Online. And one more. White House emergency alert interrupts TV viewers across America. Apparently a weird warning message warns viewers not to use phones amidst Ebola concerns. False alarm or predictive programming. For all of the news, please check my favorite videos. I have favorited lots of videos over the past week. Thank you to everybody who puts out content. At least pull it up, scan over the title, see if there's anything you don't know about. Got a couple shout-outs this week. Shout out to J Torrington64. Hope I'm saying that right. Made a great video. New YouTubers, don't be afraid to speak up. You have a voice, use it. I agree. A great video, man. Almost 7 minutes long. Just encouragement. Anybody out there thinking of speaking out, making a video, just turn on your camera and talk and post. That's all you got to do. Shout out to him. And shout out to Charles Dyer. Sad news to report this week. It is with a heavy heart I must announce Charles Dyer has received word from Judge and District Court of Stevens County, Oklahoma, that all briefs and motions received from Charles has been rejected. The family is currently looking for, let me scroll down here, asking anyone able to help to assist us in search for an attorney who specializes in federal court appeals. Those of you who know Charles Dyer, or want to help with this, I'll put a link to the Facebook page. I'll also put a link to his YouTube channel. He pled his case on his YouTube channel. For those of you who do not know the name July 4 Patriot, definitely check out his other videos as well. His name, in my opinion, he is innocent of every charge, and his name should definitely live on, and somebody that should not be forgotten and is never forgotten around this community. Big shout out to him, and a disappointing loss, but if anybody can help them in their search, that would be great. I'll put a link to the page. You can contact them through the Facebook page. That's all I got for this week, guys. If you like the report, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you think it sucked. This is the worst of YouTube. You never want to see again, and please rate, though. It helps it move around. I do appreciate it. You can also follow me on Google+, Facebook, and Twitter for live show alerts, breaking news alerts, new upload alerts, always posted over there. A lot of breaking news alerts posted this week. If you want those from me, make sure you follow me on Twitter and Facebook. That's where I put out those alerts with all the shootings and all this Ebola stuff going on. I'll put out blurbs over there through the week. Stuff I don't post videos on, but important stuff. That's all I got, guys. Give me your thoughts on this week. Just a week of utter insanity. Ebola in New York, shootings on the West Coast, terror in Canada. I mean, what next, You guys take care. Stay safe always. I will see you on the next one.